Surprise! Okay, I am expecting a phone call, so if he calls while I'm on stream, I'm probably gonna have to end stream so I can talk to him because it's an important phone call. But and we might only do like 2 hours, but we're gonna play. Partly because I had fun playing yesterday, and partly because why not? Actually, let me close this because I don't think I closed this completely yesterday. Okay, I had the biggest jump scare a couple times now in my freaking car, and I'm terrified of what it can mean. So, there it is. There's palmetto bugs. I don't know, if you're not from Florida, you may not know. Palmetto bugs is just a cockroach, but it can fly. It's the worst. We get them here. They're just everywhere. Now, I do think you can get more of them if you have, like, an infestation or whatever. But, like, outside, it's very, you see them everywhere. Nighttime. They're like, nocturnal bugs. And they like dark, damp places. So the humidity in Florida, I think, is why they love it so much. But dismissed. But I've turned my AC on 3 times now. 3 times. 2 times it fell out of the vent by my floor. I mean, by my foot. So like on the side, it's like here's my foot. Here's like a little vent, and it fall out. And it's both times it kind of fell out like it was super cold because the AC was running. It was like super cold and it couldn't like hold itself up anymore. This last time, so now I'm like scared to turn the AC on, by the way. But this last time was yesterday, and I think everything's good. And the dang thing, there's a vent. So here's my steering wheel. There's a vent to the left of the steering wheel, like a little circular one. And I could hear like a noise. And I look over and there was one in there, like getting blown from the AC. And I panicked and I tried to turn the AC off immediately. And then I tried to I thought he was half smushed. So I tried to like poke it with the end of my spare sunglasses that are in the car. I think they're really the kids' glasses, but. And then as soon as I touched it, it like scurried, and I have no clue where it went. So now I'm scared to run my AC because what the heck? My dad was like, oh, well, you must have left something open. No, I have not left anything open. I think they're just squeaking their little way in. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I'm not sure how they got in the car. And because there's been a couple now, I'm terrified to know, like, is there more? Did one of them go in there and have babies? Well, no, because they're all like 2 of them. Well, there's been 4 total. One was like months and months and months ago. It was when Michael was playing for the school team, and I don't think that one was from the AC. He just happened to be in the car, I think, because I was having to go pick up Michael at like 8:30 at night from practice, and I think he probably just got in the car just because I had the windows down or something. But the other 3, 2 of them had wings. One of them did not. No, I don't know if you know me well enough to know that the thing that scares me the most when it comes to bugs. I don't like crickets. I don't like grasshoppers. Partly because they also fly, and I don't like palmetto bugs. There's nothing more terrifying than a bug that can just fly at you. And that's what they do. They always fly at me. They don't fly away. They don't fly to safety. They try to get me. Same with lizards. William had a lizard one day and he brought it in the house. And I was like, get it away from me before it jumps on me. What did it do? It turns, looks me dead in the eye, and jumps right at me. So, needless to say, I'm scared to be in my car now. I had the AC vents closed. I don't trust it. But yeah, I am expecting a phone call, so I'm going to keep my phone handy. The boys went to their first soccer game last night, or soccer practice with the new coach. And it sounds as though he doesn't actually have a team for Christopher's age. He has a team for Michael's age, but he doesn't actually have a 2011 team. He has a 2010 team. And he said that he doesn't mind if Christopher comes and practices with them twice a week, but he won't be able to play. And Christopher said he's fine with that. He actually likes the idea because he likes the vibes. He went to one practice and he said he already felt better, which is crazy because he spent like a whole season or so with the other team and he just hated it. So he goes to one practice. Not only is it a different field and it's close to our house, but apparently he just liked the vibes. Plus, this coach actually makes the kids. He works these kids. Like, they're doing squats, they're doing sit-ups, they're doing push-ups, they're jogging, they're running, they're doing drills. Like, he legitimately teaches them core things also with soccer. Because a lot of times, these soccer coaches, they'll just do like 1v1s over and over and over again. So he said he doesn't mind if Christopher comes and plays with him. So now I don't know, does that mean that Christopher can play with him for free? And because he's just gonna like hang out? And Christopher said that's fine. The only problem is he wants a uniform because they just partnered with another soccer company and now the uniforms are going to be Adidas and he 100% wants one. He was so excited about that. So I just have to figure out if I can get him one regardless. Maybe he can give him like a temporary number or something so that we can just give him a uniform. And then Michael is legitimately going to play on his team, which is good news because that's also the coach for the high school. So if he can get in good with the team and play all year round with that coach and that team, it'll definitely boost his ability to get in to the school team come fall, because he will be there for months and months and practicing and all things. So, but I have to talk to him about it because we have to come to an agreement price-wise, because I guess he doesn't do his prices base level. He negotiates his prices with the people. So we have to talk about prices, and I have to verify because I already technically signed the kids up for a team. I need to figure out how to cancel that, unless he could do it for me. I don't know. So I need to ask him about that because I technically already have them on a team and set up for like a 6-month payment type thing. So I need to get that all canceled before they start trying to charge me. And then yeah, like I said, I gotta figure out about the uniforms. So that's really it is. It's just like find out how much he wants me to pay for Michael, if I have to pay anything at all for Christopher, and uniforms for both, because Michael's gonna for sure need one and Christopher wants one. So I need to ask him about that. And then also how to cancel my other one. I probably won't get back my like registration fee that I paid. That's probably non-refundable. So I went to the post, the UPS today, and I dropped off 2 packages. I do not have any orders at the moment, but I'm also kind of running low on product, so it's not surprising. I have like a lot of my good stuff's already sold out. I do have 3 of these little book things that arrived. I am gonna open the other 2 to see if I want to sell them, keep them, or give them. I was gonna give one to my mom, so I need to open it and look at it for sure to see is it really something she would want. Because if not, there's other things I was thinking about giving her too. Not for any reason, because it's like we're old enough now that we don't really do like Mother's Day. Like usually I just go over and see her and give her a card, but sometimes I'll give her presents. This year I just happen to have some of my mystery blind box type things. Like there's some figurines. One of them, I really do think she'll love that. So if I don't think she'll love this one, then that's fine. I'll just give her that one. And then there's a little honeybee one. I might give her that too because she and my dad are thinking about getting bees, so I think that would be cute. And they kind of go together because one is flowers and one is a bee. So, but those aren't here yet. I actually don't know where they are. Let me see. That's the only bad thing about this stuff is that it takes to get here. I think some of them are actually getting it here soon. The next order from the toy people will probably have that in there. It'll probably be this, 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 and this, and this. This might be a different order. Yeah, it's probably gonna be that. And the next one will probably be that. That. Yeah, that's probably 2 orders. Okay, but yeah, so I have my phone handy and we stream it. My hair is kind of curly because I took a shower and then had it up in a bun, so it's like curly. But I already went and dropped off my packages and dropped off all the kids and oh, and then I had a book. There's this author that came out with this book that I read. It was really good. And the end of it, the main character, the character that you're like in her head essentially, like you see through her eyes kind of thing. We get killed at the end. We die. And I have never read a book. I read one since then that left me feeling like, what the... But... I have never read a book that was like that, where you as the main character, because it was jumping between timelines. It was jumping between like the now, where you're one girl, and the past, where you're like this older lady. And both the other lady and the now lady, they both get killed by the same guy. So that was her first ever novel. I was like, what? So she came out with the second one. I will find out if it's any good or not. But when I found out that the regular price, because for some reason, and I don't like this, book companies these days always want to do a hardback, and then months later they release the paperback. And it's driving me crazy because I prefer paperbacks. Just put both. I don't understand why I can't release both. It's such a money pit. It's like, oh, if they want it bad enough, they'll buy it. And then months later, they'll probably buy it again. No. So when I realized that the hardback for this one, shit. That's such bullshit. She landed on the gun. When I found out that the hardcover for this particular book is like the same exact price as the signed version, it's essentially the exact same book. One's hardcover, one's hardcover, but the only difference is that one's a signed copy. So I was like, why wouldn't I just get the signed copy then? At least it'll be like more value essentially, because it's... So I did have to wait for it though, because they had to put it in order and like order it. So I went and picked that up today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so nervous to talk to this coach. I'm always nervous because even though I'm a grown-ass adult, I still don't feel like a grown-ass adult sometimes. because I'm not a normal grown-ass adult. And when I have to do grown-up things and talk to people that are more grown than me, I get so nervous about it. And then the bug in my car that makes me feel like I have a swarm of bugs in my car. I feel like my car is crawling with bugs. And then also, my tires are getting really bald. So I'm just super stressed right now. Super stressed. Yeah, so I figured I would play for a little while, just cause I'm like halfway done with that book that I started yesterday. I don't know what's gonna happen in this book. We're led to believe that the tenant is kind of a batshit crazy. But I don't know. It could be our main character. He could be like secretly crazy. Trying to decide which weapons I want to use. See this freaking stick drift, dude? I already have that. Okay. I like how what was that? Crouch, spin, move thing that they just did? And how come when I pushed the button, it didn't pull my gun out?
Here they are.
That's great.
Crispy strips, long, tender, juicy
I love
chicken
that.
made for dipping, or rather, double dipping. But why stop there? Keep going. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's.
What was the point of that? Why am I playing against fucking predators, dude? Two of them. Yeah, I don't want to be in that lobby. Oops. Yeah, I pushed the button to pull out my gun, and it was like, nah. Dustin bought me this controller and said it was supposed to be, you know, better than the other ones, and the stick drift is bad, and the LB doesn't always work. It gets like stuck or whatever, and apparently when you push the Y button to pop out your gun, it's like, nah, homie. What? Say baby, I want you. I have so many packages coming. I need them to chop chop. Say my name, say my name. Say my name.
If the world was ending, then my last night would be with you. Then my last night would be with you. Then my last night would be with you. If the world was ending, then my last night would be with you. Then my last night would be with you. Then my last night would be with you. If the world was ending, my last night would be with you. My last night would be with you. My last night would be with you. If the world was ending, then my last night would be with you. My last night would be with you. My last night would be with you. If the world was ending, I would with you.
Where did he go? What are you using? What was that? Oh, she revved it up. Of course she did. Of course she did. I don't like... Oh. I don't like, what was that one? Energy gun I was using? The Volt, I think? I don't like that one as much, but that was all I had ammo for. Yeah, I'm waiting on a lot of packages. I need them to chop chop because I have to sell stuff to pay back stuff. What happened to my music?
Up for an adventure?
Always.
It like paused, and now I don't think it. Oh,
I don't think we have screens, right?
are you kidding me? It like paused and then I think it went to go change playlists.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about this current book I'm reading. She's making it seem like, so like this roommate moves in. And then all of a sudden there's a bunch of fruit flies in the kitchen and he's getting really itchy from something in the laundry detergent, and he originally tells her she can borrow his stuff, but then after a little while he realizes that this girl be using way too much product. So
I've been rolling so deep, I've been sipping by the week. Mixing Tennessee with the touch of Tennessee. Down in the deep, I'm a freak in the sheets. You think you've seen it all, I got more tricks up my sleeve. You know better than to bring your friends around me. I know you fucking him, but you wish it was me. Let me whisper in your ear, cause you know I'm a freak. You know nothing about going down that deep. I don't give a fuck what they say about me. What they say about me.
oh,
No, I don't give a fuck what they say about me. What you know about? What you know about? Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we are.
what the fuck just happened?
My dog will probably do it for a Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him.
He just stood there.
I tried to show him.
He just stood there and practically let me kill him. And then I run over and there was something on the building. And then all of a sudden, ugh, I don't know what these damn people be using that kills me so freaking fast. I could barely get a couple of rounds of the Spitfire into her before she killed me.
Different color chains, see my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish you was a news. I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Bodies start to drop. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top. Hey, it's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. Super hot, hey, give me my respect, give me my respect. I just took it left like on ambidex. I moved through London with the Euros. I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. I'm a big splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgiving wild dog. It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. Shit in my motherfucking
your lens off. Try to get away, had to stand off. Hit him in the spot, knock his dreads off. My what is it called about it? I didn't name them random mouse. Ducking in my box. Ride with a T-shot. I heard he shot. Turkles make him box. He made that shot. Wore this bottle.
Yeah, so she uses up all his product, and then he's like, nah, I don't think we should share anymore because you use a lot more product than I thought you would. And I'm like, he's out. He has to use his fiance's like girly frou-frou smelling shampoo and body wash because she done used all of his, which is also kind of weird. Why would she use his and not the girls? But okay. And then she also eats all his Frosted Flakes, even though he made a mention that Frosted Flakes are his absolute favorite cereal and he eats them like every day. So he says she can have some, and then she ends up eating the whole box, and he's just like, what the heck? So needless to say, he's not thrilled.
Okay, she headed to the dance floor and she slowly started popping it. Song like my wrist beats, everybody got to watching it. Girl, you got that secret treasure, I'm gon' put a lock on it. Don't care what they say, I would be stupid if we not on it. Heard you got that stick. Let's go and take 9 shots, we'll just call it 50. And I gonna lick it till I hick it. Had that river running, keep you running till you empty. Burn. Oh, you look so sweet. What you working palace? Look at your physique. Girl, you are a beauty, well, I am a beast. They must have been tripping till I left me off a leash. I like the way you grind with that booty on me. It's going down. Go down while you're looking lonely. It's going down. Go around and it's all on me.
Either way you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Meet me in the club.
With that booty on me.
It's going down.
Go down while you're looking lonely.
It's going down.
Go around and it's all on me.
Meet me in the
What is happening? There's an octane running around, but I already knocked an octane, so I guess there's another octane. Bro, what is happening? But yeah, so she starts getting mad at him because he tells her she can't use his product, which I'm like, you've known this man for 5 seconds and you just used all his shit. What did you expect was gonna happen? It's not like y'all are married. You're his tenant, essentially. And then the fruit fly situation gets worse and worse and worse, and there's like thumping noises late at night. His fiance doesn't hear it because she wears earplugs, but it's enough noise that it's like keeping him up at night. So he's not sleeping great. The fruit fly situation is driving him insane because he's cleaning the kitchen. He can't figure out why there's fruit flies. Plus his skin is all itchy, and he can't figure out why he's all itchy. Then eventually it makes him think like, wait a minute. The only thing that makes his skin react this way is certain fragrance smelling laundry detergents. There's an ingredient called like limonene or something, and I guess he's allergic to it. He's like, maybe whatever detergent I'm using, or whatever detergent she's using, the tenant, maybe it's enough to, even though he's not using that detergent, it's like in the wash machine and it's getting on his clothes. So he confronts her and tells her not to use those detergents, which really, he should have said, hey, do you use this? If so, could you please not? But he says, like, don't use this anymore, or I'm gonna kick you out. Like, he gets super crazy. I mean, granted, I guess if my whole body was, like, itchy and, like, bleeding because I'm scratching it so much, then I guess I would be really mad, too. But she tries to act like she's not doing that. Fuck off! Just let me open all the crates. Maybe I should land somewhere else. My spot is being taken. So he confronts her about, he confronts her about the laundry detergent. She denies it. He confronts her about the noise. She denies it. Oh, I got scared. The fruit fly situation. He's alone in the house at one point, and he realizes where the smell kind of seems to be coming from the most. It's like one of the far back cabinets in the kitchen, and he goes to look in the cabinet. Sure enough, there's like a swarm of fruit flies in that cabinet. So he opens it up and he like gets a stool and he's like trying to look in the back of the cabinet, and there's like a brown paper bag, and in the bag is like apples and oranges and like old fruit. It's like so old that there's like maggots, like super old. And he's like, are you kidding me? So why would anybody put fruit in a bag and stick it all the way in the back of the cabinet unless they were purposely trying to have, you know, the fruit fly situation? So he goes and dumps the bag on her bed. Also, there was a scenario where his fiance went to go start washing his laundry for him because he was so itchy. He was cleaning the wash machine out before he would use it, and yet he was still itchy. And so she offered to clean his clothes because she works at a dry cleaner. And there was lipstick on one of his shirts when she went to go grab his shirt. And he's like, obviously that's not mine. I don't know how that got there. And she's like, well, that's not the color I use. And so they already were kind of sort of like having issues, right? And every time he tells her how the roommate sucks, how the roommate is like, you know, the reason for the smell and the reason for the flies and the reason for, she's like, no, the roommate's name is Whitney. And she's like, oh, Whitney's so nice. Whitney's great. Whitney wouldn't do that. Why would she do that? Like, she doesn't believe him. You've known him for years. Why are you taking this tinted side? Like, what? And then she's talking about how he's just tired because he's not sleeping, and how how is he jumping so much? He just did the jump literally a second ago. How many jumps does he get? He could just jump like crazy. Just jump every 2 seconds. I'm not sick and tired of all these damn characters having so much more movement. Like, originally, me climbing was, everyone was so mad because my character could climb. But you got Octane with a jump pad, and you got Loba who can use her bracelet, and now Lifeline does this like gliding thing. This man can jump apparently. Yeah, like what is that? He just gets it like crazy. He can just jump over and over and over and over again. That's so annoying. But yet I couldn't have grenades. Yeah. Woo. No grenades for me. Let me look at him. Press A while in the air to jump again. Pressing A while climbing will launch up the wall. So stupid. Shoot a tracker from your gauntlet that will reveal enemies. Shoot a large... Shoot a large arrow that will anchor where it lands. Okay.
It got stuck.
So he could just jump over and over and over and over again. That's great.
From where
Great.
it was strung on the plant, but
Great.
still perfectly edible. Just
But yeah, so every time he
that as
confronts
what we
the
consider
girl, she
perfect
denies it,
for
and his fiance won't believe him.
That's not
And
allowed to go into a box. To
then
go to
he
a
finds
retail
the
market.
the
There's a
bag
lot
of
that
food,
gets
and
wasted
obviously
because it doesn't have
the-
this perfect appearance.
he doesn't
But
handle it well. He
inevitably,
just
you're gonna
dumps it
have
on her bed.
produce that doesn't meet that standard.
Then their
We call
goldfish
those number
dies,
twos.
and he
This
blames.
is another example of a number two.
He
Two grew
blames.
into one. Absolutely edible and tasty and delicious.
And so
Oh, okay.
by working with someone
He
like
blames
Misfits,
the
we
girl
have this
again. The
beautiful,
fiance is
healthy,
like, why would
organic
she kill the
produce
fish? And he's like, it
absolutely
smells like
edible
bleach.
that we
And
can
she's like, I don't
package
smell
and sell
anything.
to you guys.
On
And
farms,
then
fruits and vegetables get tossed for so many
Days
different
later,
reasons. When they have a funny shape, when they're too big, or too small,
they're supposed to go on
or
a
even when they
date.
have
He's
the food
dressed and
itself.
ready to
And it's
go.
mostly because
The
traditional grocery
fiance's
stores
at work,
don't want
so
to buy
he's
these
waiting for
products.
her when
they
she
only
gets
want
home.
the best looking stuff.
He
And
kinda
it's not just fresh
opens the
produce.
door
it's
for
the parts
her,
of the salmon
and
that just aren't as
she's
popular.
like,
It's
says she
cookies when they
texted
get new
him.
branding
He had
and new
fallen
packaging.
asleep on the couch
It's pasta noodles when
while
they get
waiting
packaged
for
in the
her.
wrong box. At Misfits
She
Market,
says she
we buy
texted him, and
all
he's
that
like,
perfectly
oh,
good
I
food,
didn't hear
and we
anything.
pass on
And then he
savings to our
starts looking
customers.
for his
We've
phone. He's like,
rescued
where is
nearly
my
200
phone?
million pounds
And
of high quality food.
It
and
was
we're
sitting
just
next to
getting
him.
started.
I can't
Go
remember
to
if she said it was on the
misfitsmarket.com to
couch
start
or
saving
on the
money
table
by
next to the
saving food.
couch, but it was like in the living room with him. And that he's surprised he didn't hear it because usually that notification would have woken him up. And so now he's looking. It's not his pocket. It's not his couch. It's not on the table. He goes and looks in his room. It's not his room. It's not in the bathroom. He's like, where the heck is my phone? So she calls it for him. The phone is in the tenant's room. In the tenant's bed. And she's like, oh my gosh, what is it doing in there? Why is it here? And he's like, I have no clue. And he's like, Whitney must have put it here. She must be framing me. Like, you know, trying to, you know, make you believe. And she's like, why would she do that? Blah, 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 blah. Like, this girl's so stupid. The fiance pisses me off. Because you've known this man for several years. You said yes to marrying him. And now you're, like, against him on absolutely everything. She doesn't believe him at all whatsoever. Everything he says, she's like, no, you're just crazy. You're just sleep deprived. You're just blah, blah. Like, all of a sudden, he don't mean shit to you.
All come together. You can do it yourself. Wix.
So, fuck off! People just be moving too damn much. Like, how do you move that much? You're like, jump, 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 jump. But yeah, so then they're in her bedroom looking for the phone, and then she sees the lipstick, the exact lipstick shade, like on the girl's dresser. And so now she's like, oh my god, you're cheating on me! Why would this lipstick go? Or like, shut the fuck up, this lady's so stupid. And so then she decides to leave the apartment. She's like, I'm gonna go stay with my friend. She even said, so like in the very beginning of the book, he had this great job at some marketing company. And somebody took all of their plans for some big, expensive campaign and essentially sold the plans to the enemy rival marketing company. So they were able to get that job, which made this company lose that job. And they fired him because they said he did it. And he was like, I didn't do shit. So, and the roommate, or tenant, Whitney, she mentioned something about him being fired. And he's like, how does she know that? He only met her like a month after he was fired. And they never talked about it. So how the heck would he know that? So, or she know that? So, when they're fighting, the fiance even said something about, oh, you stole from your company. I don't even know who you are. And he's just like, how dare you say that to me? He's like, the fact that she thinks he did that, yeah, no, she's so stupid. So we're either gonna find out that this man is evil and he's doing all this stuff, and or he's crazy, or we're gonna find out that. So my thought process is, okay, maybe he did something really bad to this girl Whitney, or somebody she knows and loves, to the point where she's like hunting this man down to ruin his life. You know what I mean? Like, she's so mad at him. I hate you. Yeah, to the point where she's like, because why else would she know about his job? Was she the one that sold the stuff and said he did it? Because she moves into this place and she immediately is like putting fruit flies and making him itchy. How would she know he's allergic to that stuff? How would she know to purposely use something to make him itchy? Clearly she knows that his fiance is batshit crazy and an idiot for her to believe the phone and the lipstick. So it's like, does she know something about him because he did something to her or someone she loves and now she's getting revenge? Or is this lady just a psychopath and she did a lot of research before she moved in with them? Or is it like all in his head and none of it's real? Like, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna end, but it's like halfway through and I don't have a clue what's happening. Except for the fact that it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm on page 160. So I have 175 left. I'm about halfway. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't land so hot. I love this spot though, so maybe I'll pick a different building. One that's not so hot. Maybe I'll land in one of these buildings back here. Or not. go. I'll let you live. Those fucking guns are so broken. She barely shot me with the 2020. What? What did she just do to that? She gets 2 of those now? Yeah, so she just comes into my room and just shoots me in the face in like 2 seconds. Full health, full shield, but alright, cool. Oh, new map. Maybe that's for the best. I'm not doing so good on this one. Part of the problem is that I'm really, really rusty. Part of the problem is apparently my aim sucks now. Part of the problem is they're all using gimmicky ass characters. Like every single one of them. It's like there's somebody who could jump or dash or fly or somebody with bullshit ass abilities. My guy has nothing now. I have nothing. I can just climb. That is it. There's no grenades. There's no special abilities. There's no extra jump or dash or whatever. I can just climb. So when it comes to the ability spam of these freaking people, it's like being a Titan in a hunter's lobby. It's ridiculous. It's horse shite. Dude, I'm so nervous. I need this man to call me so I can get it over with. So nervous. Why? Some weird bug on my phone. I don't know what that was. A little tiny, like, green looking thing. Itty bitty. We're gonna go Fight Club. Probably not a good call, but we're gonna do it.
You can go down and kiss it, and every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it.
Hey, what's up? It's Tyson from the All American Rejects. Check out our new song Sandbox on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Your one-stop shop for new music.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, what? I can't aim when you're flying in the sky. And honestly, I should have just relived that gun. I don't know why I tried to switch. I suck at that shotgun.
So right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what? What we've been through, I miss you, and you can't lie, you miss me too. If I roll through, put you in the mood, it could be just me and you. 'Cause baby, you missed the stroke. Let me know when you're alone, and we can ride the baby, you missed the stroke. Just call and I'll come back to you. Gotta feel that feeling, and we can ride the boogie. Share that feel of love. I wanna
There is this one little like figurine toy that is like, they're very light pastel, like whites and pinks and greens, and they look like they're like married, like a wedding couple. And I really like it because I used to have this super cute little wedding couple. Ugh! If I had not missed that first little bit, but she did get the shot. She got the preemptive shot on me.
Searching city streets, trying to find the missing piece, like you said. And I search hard only to find there's not a single thing that's wrong with my mind. Yeah, I'm tired of trying to be normal. I'm always overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. And I don't need your quick fix. Just 'cause you say I'm crazy, so if I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, I need to finish this book though so I can start a new one. I'm trying to read a ton this month. And I'm sorry flicking you guys off. And I gotta get caught up because I'm supposed to be reading a certain amount per year, and I'm definitely falling behind. Because I've been doing so much, like, toy shopping. I also do a lot of toy watching. Like, I watch the lives, even when I don't buy anything. So, and it eats into my reading time. So, I need to get back into more reading, less watching. Especially because I absolutely 100% right now, I can't be buying stuff. I need to reimburse what I've already bought, which is partly why I'm like, it needs to hurry up. Because a lot of this stuff I bought weeks ago, and here we are, it's still not here, and I have to pay. So some of the toy stuff that I get from this website or this company on TikTok, and I usually try to pay those in a payment plan because you can pay it in portions over 2 weeks. Just because it takes so long to get here, and I am reselling a lot of it, I feel like it's easier that way. So instead of paying it all at once, I pay it every 2 weeks in portions. So it could be anywhere from $15 to $25 every 2 weeks, depending on what I bought. And in like a couple of weeks, it's paid off, you know? Because some stuff, say for instance, the cheapest I think is like $35. You have to spend at least $35, I think, to get the payment. So it's like, so some stuff is probably like 17, 18 bucks, and then 2 weeks later, 17, 18 bucks, and boom, it's paid off. And in that course of time, hopefully the product has arrived by then. And but the problem is that
don't give it away. I'm back here in town, so won't you come right back? One, no, skip the foreplay. Loving all night, I'm with the neighbors. Break your back, don't stop. Break your back, don't stop. Break your back, don't stop. Continue. Break your back, don't stop. Break your back, don't stop. Break your fucking neck, bitches. Break your back, don't stop. Break your back, don't stop. Break your back, don't stop. Lay your head until you start to break your back. You gotta get it, put it in you.
Let's go this way. But yeah, so some of the products I'm waiting on to reimburse. Oh my god, behind me too? Of course they are. Of course they're behind me. Yeah, so I have to reimburse what I spent. No way I wasn't enjoying that. So that's partly why I really should be doing deliveries, but I'm kind of scared of my car right now because there's bugs. That could be the only. There could be just like a. There could have just been a couple in there that because I hadn't run the AC. But how did they get in? That's what I'm concerned about. Like, how did they get in the car? Into these? I mean, I know cockroaches can squeak their way in places, so it's possible they just squeaked in there, but I still don't like it. I don't like it. I'm also waiting on I'm still waiting on there's this other company called Wild Toy Box, and I bought a bunch of their stuff and I went through PayPal to do it. So I have to pay back PayPal, and then none of their stuff has arrived yet. It's all taking a very long time.
What's up, everyone?
It looks like it's coming soon, though.
This September, October, get your tickets now. OurLastNight.com.
Like, I think that it was held up in, because it looks like they sent it to New York, because it was like held up in New York for a while, and now it says it's on its way to USPS. So hopefully that means it'll come soon, so I can sell all that product and repay that. And I have a couple things coming from them. All of them pretty much resell stuff I'm gonna sell. And then I also have. No, I already got that one. I think that's it. It's just those two different companies: the Wild Toy Box, and then the Toy People. They're called Toy Betta. Everything else I believe I already got. I have so many people asking me though, so like one lady bought this crybaby stuffed animal, like keychain plush thing, and then she came back and said she wanted a Labubu, so I sold her a Labubu, and now she's asking me to give her some of the brand new Labubus, and I'm just like, bro, talking about she about to be a repeat customer for sure. Fucking bullshit! Oh my god. Of course I pick up the shitty gun too. They ganged up on me. The fact that my bullets are not as strong as her melee weapon is horseshit. You can punch me stronger than I can shoot you? What? Become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. By becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Become so numb. Oh, I actually do have a couple toys coming from Pop Mart, the actual authentic website. I have 4. I think. Yeah. I have 1 of the original Labubu and 3 of the sitting down ones. All of those I can sell for the price I've been selling, and I will actually make a profit off of. Good stuff. All the other ones, unfortunately, I bought at a higher price and then tried to just make back what I spent. Which some of them is pretty close, but yeah, these all have an actual profit.
Or about getting into your car on a summer day when it feels more like stepping into a sauna.
I don't think I'm gonna buy any more unless I can get them out. They have to be retail because otherwise it's not worth me reselling them. So all the ones I have now that I paid more for, I won't be buying any more of those. So what I have is what I have. I'm gonna sell it once they arrive, and then I will I will decide for sure. What I want to do next. Yep, there's the guy.
Do you remember? I remember, don't worry. Do you remember? I remember how it all began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air now. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's coming in the air now. Hold on, we fell in love. You remember time? How could I ever forget? You remember time? Hold on, we fell in love. You remember time? How could I ever forget? Coming in the air now.
Wow. Wow. Every single gun I touch is dog shit. Like, took so much ammo. I did nothing.
They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first I could feel so real. They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first I could feel so real. How it real, how it real, feel so real. How it real, how it real. How it real, and that feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, feels so real. How it real, how it real.
Choose to follow your instincts. Every Mazda is designed to feel like it was made just for you.
I wake up.
Oxytocin, making it all okay. When I come back down, it doesn't feel the same.
trying to fight fate. It's too late to save face. I can't get away. Maybe there's no mistake.
Where did he come from? Those things are so broken. I didn't mean to like be an a-hole, but that's all I had. They came up into my property. But yeah, so I have to do deliveries for sure next week to help overset some of the costs. And I need my product to arrive so I can sell everything to also pay back the cost. Because I'm also going to need tires, so I really need to pay back everything.
Tell you that I'm sorry. Tell me what I gotta do. No, I can't let go. It's chemical.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos just like this. And if you want some behind the scenes content, some live streams, some cool stuff like that, sign up to our Patreon and we'll see you there.
Introducing your champion.
I survived being swallowed by the dark heart of the universe, so you lot seem a wee bit quaint to me.
I'll take you down more than once.
What happened to my music? I'm so close to the screen. Sorry. I'm getting really hungry. Is there somebody else over here? what's happening. There's just it's hard to prepare when there's just stuff everywhere, dude. Grr. It's bullshit, that's what it is. I think I'm only gonna play one more because this is getting on my nerves. It's like they knew I was in there and they threw all their shit at me, and then I get out of there and apparently there's a whole ass other team and they also know where I'm at. Apparently there was he just had grenades laying around. I guess you could just leave those UAV grenades or spikes, whatever. It's like a bow. Well, that's great. You just it must be nice to have a permanent UAV. Because they get their abilities so fast, too. I have one ability, and it still takes a while. And all it does is jump. It's like, ooh. They shit on my guy so hard. Like, nobody even really liked him anyway. He wasn't really a used character. And then they, instead of trying to make him, I don't know, more playable, they just made him less playable. And now everybody's got like jumping and shit. Like what? Oh, Revenant has it, so everyone has to have it. Must be cool having more than just a jump. Because Ash has tether grenades and a jump.
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish. But did you know that there's a YouTube Music app where you can also listen to the EDM version, the ska version, and of course, the original version? Duh. Get YouTube Music Premium.
Yeah, I think this is my last game because I'm getting annoyed. And I'm hungry. And I'm waiting on a phone call anyway. And I'm not exactly sure when he'll call, but I don't really want to be streaming when he does, so. He'll just be a teeny tiny itty bitty baby stream today, I guess. I'm so glad that I can hit you with a literal shotgun. Yeah, I'm done! Fucking done. Alright, I will be on tomorrow night. I'm not going to play during the day. Because I'm going to try to stream tomorrow night like normal. But thank you so much for being here. If you were here, if you watched this later, I appreciate you watching it after the matter. We still have a humongous goal. Actually, I don't even know if that's accurate. It might be. We have a humongous goal, more than likely. Because we haven't really done much streaming. Let me check. I'm gonna go figure out food. And I'll probably read until he calls. Because he said he'd call later, but what is later? When is later? I don't know. No, that's pretty much accurate. Alright, well, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being